Hello, welcome to a board deck and dice first play. Today we are playing Marco Polo. We are coming to the end of the first round. We've played around because sometimes we just sit here and go, well, I don't know. So we've played part of the round just to get a feel for it. Basically, you're going to be rolling dice and placing them onto the board in certain spots. But when you place multiple dice at certain spots, you only get the lower value. You're doing that to kind of move around, collect resources, be able to do more actions as you move around the map. However, moving around the map is expensive and you need to fulfill contracts as well. So there's quite a lot going on. I've thrown in a couple of extra small expansions, one of which has immediately benefited Chris because his character gets 3 gifts at the start of his turn and he can choose 1 every turn, and once he can choose 2. Seems like it's going to go fairly fast, but I'm guessing there's going to be some more. We're going to be doing more bonus actions as we go. But yeah, I think this one definitely worked best getting it out and set up and then playing around. It's not too bad on the old teaching compared to La Granja. You played that, didn't you?
Yeah, but I can't remember it. It's not
the one with the multi-use cards the other night.
Oh yeah.
Literally the last time we played.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah, I remember all of that. I just can't remember the game.
How are you feeling about this one, Mark?
Like it's gonna be quite low scoring, and I'm gonna be probably very bad at it.
Good. You're going to be first player next round though, because you're luminous green dice at the top of the movement track.
Is that the only thing that decides first player?
There's usually only one thing, yes, but that is the thing in this game.
No, I didn't know if it was like something else to do with dice, but you know.
Yes, it's the dice at the top of that pile, which is you.
Yeah.
Any other wisdom? Or...
No, not really. Just.
This one seems up your street, I reckon.
Yeah, although I've just come to realise that I don't think I'm going to get everything I want done as me planning around, going around, I'll go there, I'll go there, I'll go there.
Yeah.
And then I realised, wait a minute, I've just used my dice and I've moved twice.
Because you can only go there once a turn, so unless you're getting a bonus movement from
which is what
here,
I did.
or from a contract, or another, well, there's no movement ones up here, is there?
No.
So it's, oh yeah, there's one, another bonus one, but that's a one time. So yeah.
Yeah,
How many goes did you have planned out?
Well, I did.
60 million.
Well, the thing is, you know, when you get your private goals at the beginning, you're looking at the map and you're thinking,
yeah,
trying to plan your route, and it just, and I thought, well, if I
did get the closest ones together.
Yeah, it's not quite worked out as I thought it would do. Now that I've come to realise that I'm only going to do 1 or 2 moves per go, and that's only if I've got the resources at the time, which are quite expensive, and as well as moving.
But you need to be a camel maker.
Yeah.
And a money maker.
I think it's gonna be.
But money's not much at the end of the game, is it? It's 1 for every 10, so contracts are going to be better than money. So
that's what I'm
money may as well be spent.
That's what I'm worried about. That you've already fulfilled the contract, and I've come to realise just now at the end of my first round. Yeah, contracts are probably quite.
I've got a right doozy of a move coming up as well, mate. Don't you worry. The other big dice replacement game we've played, you've actually bought tonight, Euphoria. So I'd say straight away the board is kind of easier to understand, less cluttered. Now I don't mean that in a bad way against Euphoria, because you realise that 3 parts of it are essentially the same.
Yeah.
But you know, with having the map that you'd kind of recognise based in reality, all the dice placement down one side and the movement, it just looks a bit more straightforward. Whereas I would say it's probably a bit more, I'd probably say overall Euphoria is a bit more straightforward overall. But we'll see.
It's been a little while since
it's been a long time, but I seem to remember it being fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't bad. It's not as bad as I thought, but I guess it's what people always say is getting the travel going. So we'll see how it goes. We'll come back at the end. Thanks very much. We have finished with a very close game, only 5 points between us. In bottom place with a disrespectful 47. Mark Phipps, who seemed like he was in the lead for a lot of it, Chris. Well, I was thinking,
it's because
this is his to throw away.
I did quite a few contracts early on, which is why it put me in the lead early, and then made some mistakes.
I just got 2 in the last round, which gave me a 7-point bonus. which was a bit lucky for me because I was really looking at trying to get my 4th house because I thought that would. Although the point difference was I was probably better focusing on the contracts. Because if I hadn't got them, I'd have got the 10-point bonus, but I got the 6-point bonus. Oh no, and the one off there. There or thereabouts.
I was the only one who did all 4 cities
yes,
on there.
And you came last.
Yeah.
So that was 18 points. 19 points.
But I didn't go up there because I knew I could get down to Karachi because it was free the whole way.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't get. I would have only got 7 there, and I knew I could get 10 if I went there, and it's only 6 if I don't do it. So I knew I could get better there.
No, because it would have been a 6. It would have been a 6 and a 7, which is more than 10.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I didn't think I could get there because if I'd have stopped there, it would have been more movement. Whereas I could stop there and do that in one go.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you'd have taken a 7, you'd have scored more points than going down there and got the 10, because the 10 is only a 4 difference.
Yeah, but I don't think I could have done it with movement. I mean, I don't think there were enough rounds left.
You could have stopped there. And what I'm saying is, if you had a choice to stop there instead of going there.
Yeah, but there weren't enough rounds left, so I could have stopped there and get.
And then you would have had 3 houses, which would have got you a 6 bonus.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
You would have lost. You would have lost 9. No, you probably would. You would have lost 9, wouldn't you? Depending on which one it was, 9 or 8. Again, there or thereabouts. I came second with 49, and Christopher broke the sound barrier and the 50-point marker, but he didn't flip it to 100.
No,
Yeah.
That seemed ambitious. I've got 100, so
I definitely think it's one that we will be more efficient on.
Yeah.
In the future. I can see now you've finished. You can kind of see what they mean about how to choose what to prioritise. Like at first, I just looked at where the places were, but now I think next time I'd be looking at the best bonuses as well. You know, if I could get a house that's on a gold card and gives me an awesome bonus.
One that would be like up here, so you're getting 5. That would be quite useful.
Or that one being next to Beijing.
That's good.
Is pretty good because that lets you choose anything. So
but it
maybe
takes so long to get out there that there's so few rounds that.
Is there a cheap way?
You said that, but I mean, I managed to go all
Chris
the way round over the board, really.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that was like 2 rounds before the end, and I just stopped moving at that point.
You'd have to. Obviously, you got some movements from your gifts.
Yes.
So.
Well, only one.
I don't know if there's any.
It was the
contracts. One is massive, isn't it? And contracts as well. If you prioritise those and you can get an extra movement on the gold.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a character that is more efficient at moving. I don't know.
Possibly. Although that would probably be quite a big advantage.
Well, there's one that lets you choose all your dice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Well,
why wouldn't you just put them all to 6?
But then if you have to place on top.
Oh yeah.
So you probably wouldn't put them all on 6.
No.
Well, you would, but you wouldn't do it more than 2 rounds in a row. Because you have to pay. But yeah, it is there. So yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I can see why it gets the love. I like having my little, what is it? Folded space insert works very well.
You even got little labels on them.
Only if you back the Kickstarter, my friend. And I put them on because they're wonky. So yeah, I thought it was a really nice game. Definitely one that I'd play again. It does run longer in time than what you think it's going to, I guess.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, you didn't. What time did you get? We probably didn't sit down until 8:30, did we?
Probably about 9.
When we started playing, it was 9:15.
Yeah.
So at least an hour and a half. At least an hour and a half, with 3 players. But yeah, if you like dice placement and it is very thinky. There's kind of the puzzle of the map because of the extra costs. Everything seems to cost a lot at the start, but you can do it. Especially with these cards that I flipped these camels for a 8 profit, over 2 goes, but that was quite helpful for me. So it's not as harsh as it first looks, although you do need to try and be quite efficient.
To be honest, as expensive as the movement looks, I only ever ran out of money maybe 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And the rest of the stuff for movement I was kind of alright on, so if I'd have planned a bit better, it would have been alright for movement.
I like the fact as well that you've got a lot of there's a lot of variants. You've got so many different cards you mentioned, which would completely change the game.
And there's quite a few of these. There's not as many of these, but there's a few of these. There was only 5 of these, but I picked up an expansion, and one of them fits with it. I'll definitely pop that in next time. Secret Passages. I think it's that kind of purple dice Twa expansion. It's a bit friendlier. Even though it kind of makes you go, ugh, but if you have those Secret Passages, that could be massive for getting down the map.
Definitely.
So yeah, Voyages Marco Polo, first played on board, deck and dice. Not first played ever in the world. You know what I mean. And this video is only 2 minutes longer than your turn that I recorded.
Really?
Yeah.